It's so funny. Like, I heard about it all growing up with my old man. He had a heart attack, and they're like, you got to do this, you got to do that. He's not going to do any of that. He's going to do like the minimum that he needs to do to live. But, it's not like I'll ever see my dad skinny. He knows. He just doesn't want to do it. He's one of those guys that's like, I'd rather live like I'm living and be 70 than, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and live to be 90 or 95. But you get to that point, what am I going to do? What am I going to tell him?
Yeah, fuck it. People make their choices.
Yeah, it's his choice. I'm not going to change it.
I don't understand why those people are considered wrong.
I think people consider it selfish. I think my mom and my wife would say that's a selfish attitude because don't you want to be around for me? Don't you want to be around for grandkids?
Yeah, and I get that to a point, but it's kind of selfish wanting some guy who's a mere shadow of himself.
There's a good middle ground somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let him do what he wants and die early, and then just in your will, you promise you could be stuffed, and she'll just put you on the couch, and she could bitch at you until she dies.
My old man quit drinking beer, and he used to drink, probably 4 or 5 beers a night, and he doesn't do that anymore, and he watches his diet, like I said, enough so he doesn't die.
I commend that, but, I've been a world-class quitter, and that's one thing I'm not quitting.
I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit most of the foods that I like. I haven't done hallucinogens in a long time. Now, you could call that quitting. I just haven't been able to get them. But still, I gave them up. I gave up drinking for the most part. I mean, I've given up more than I'm willing to give up. There's nothing left to give up.
Yeah, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Next, it'll be water. Water's having an adverse effect on your blood sugar. We need you to quit drinking. Oh, okay.
My father, I think he's going senile. He'll just interrupt you in the middle of whatever you're talking about. You'll be talking about something and he'll just jump right in. And he thinks it's excusable because he'll forget it in like 30 seconds.
My mom does that too. Like she'll be talking about some cottage cheese and I'll tell her, I went swimming with 10-foot sharks. I'll get out sharks and all of a sudden she changes the subject. Back to the cheese already. Are you kidding me?
That's got to be an old Pollock thing, because suddenly I've noticed my mom does the same thing. Conversations with my mom used to be pretty even. Now I've noticed the conversations, she dominates. She just like rolls from one subject to the next, to the next, to the next. When the hell did this happen exactly?
That's my mom, too. It's weird. It never used to be like that.
My parents' interactions are so funny anymore. I think they get to a point where they're having a great time or they're pissing each other off. They're just overreactionary. The older they get, the more any little thing will just fire them up.
I can't wait to be a crazy old man. It seems like all bets are off. All the political correctness and all the things you did to like appease other people, and it all goes bye-bye.
And you can shit yourself.
And I can shit myself, which I want to get to a point where people just expect it. It's like, oh, look, he's got shit all over him.
You shit yourself when you're 30 and it's like you're crazy freak. You shit yourself when you're 70 and it's like
your natural state of being.